Hey, did I press the right button? Let me check here. Oh, nope, I just up and up until, okay, I did press the right button. Alright. Hello everyone, welcome back. This is just a little, it's not really a tutorial, I'm just showing you. There's a bit of a difference between Gokwoid's Vocaloid 2 version and the Vocaloid 4 software and the Vocaloid 2 software. That sounded a bit confusing, but I guess let me explain. In the Vocaloid 2 software, his phonetics or not triphones, that's it, his triphones are a little like he doesn't have as many, and I noticed that when I imported his code from the Vocaloid 2 software to the Vocaloid 4 software, it kind of it smoothed out his like voice a little bit. Like it's still Gokwoid V2, it has that deepness, but it's smoother. So let me give you like for an example of how this sounds. So I did have to edit the tuning a little bit on the Vocaloid 4 editor, like a bit differently, because it's just the tuning is a little bit different. Like his transitions in the Vocaloid 2 software are not as smooth. So let's listen.
人はいくつも絆を抱え泊まりかけてまたある日なすよ光の技が動き出す
So that's I'll just say that's all for that one. So now let's take a listen to his Vocaloid 4 version. I'm gonna quickly just do this because yes. All right, so go back here and then so listen to how this sounds now.
人はいくつも絆を抱え泊まりかけてまたある日なすよ光の技が動き出す
Nope, stop. Okay, hold on. Okay, sorry about that. It gets a little confusing sometimes. I forget which software I'm on. Anyway, so yeah, as you can tell, it's different. It's his voice in the Vocaloid 4 software. His Vocaloid 2 voice in the Vocaloid 4 editor software is a little bit smoother than his Vocaloid 2 voice in the Vocaloid 2 editor software. Also, like, one thing I also noticed is that velocity works a bit differently. Well, like, sort of, like halfway. So let's save this, and then let's also save this, and then we're gonna go to new project for both of these. So new. All right. So let me go back. Okay, so it's on Gokwoid. So let me let's place down one now. Let's see.
あ
Let's see.
ああ
Mm,
あ
kasa, kasa. That means umbrella in Japanese. Okay, so sa. I should have done ka. Actually, you know what? Hold on. Boop. So ka, sa. Oop. Sa. All right. Now let's do the exact same thing here. Let's select singer, Gokwoid V2, and pencil tool. So his lowest note is an A1. His range is A1 to C4. That's a pretty good range. I like that. So ka. Oh. Ka. And sa. Oh. There we go. Da ba da ba. Ka sa. All right. So I'm on the velocity right now. So what the velocity does is, for the Vocaloid 4 software, let's first just focus on that. So when you turn the velocity up, it kind of strengthens the sound of the consonant. So when you do this,
傘
and then you bring this up,
傘
you see it's like it's shorter, but it's more like kasa, like but when you bring it down in the Vocaloid-p software, it elongates the vowel, or not the vowel, the consonant, so it sounds like this.
傘
However, in the Vocaloid-p software, if you do this, it does the exact same thing. So here,
傘
so it strengthens the consonant. All right, but when you do this, turn it all the way down,
傘
it doesn't elongate the consonant. It keeps it the exact same. So like from here, level 64 downward, it doesn't change. It's only 64 up. So that's kind of something that kind of sucks about the Vocaloid-p software. So if you want to elongate the thing, what you would have to do is put another note here. Do that. Go right click on it. Go to Note Property, and then put S. Oh, S. All right, and hit OK. So now,
傘
and sometimes that even doesn't work. So hold on. Let me go back to the English alphabet here. S. Because that might be affecting it for some reason. Okay, so let's try hearing it now.
傘
Okay, you hear it now? So I had to go back to the English, like, phonetic. Just, I don't know. It's weird. But anyway, yeah, in order to get that elongated vowel, or consonant, I keep saying vowel, you have to add, like, a note and just have it be that consonant. Also, okay, so now let's look at something. I made a video about this, like, about a week or so ago. So let's go eraser, get rid of this, and eraser, get rid of this. Now what we're gonna do is do some breath notes. So let's go just here and do a breath note. So like that, and then that's all. And if you want to make a breath note, what you have to do is you have to do that. Right click, note property, and then put BR1. Now this is how it works for most Vocaloids. There are some exceptions like VY1, V4, or just VY1 in general does not have that. She has wave files for breaths. Anyway, so you go to OK, you protect, and then you hit OK, and then when you play this back, it sounds like this. Okay, that sounds good. It's a breath. All right, so now let's go to the Vocaloid-p editor and go BR1. Same thing. Let me change that to BR1. Alright. Okay, so now when I play it, it sounds the same. It's a little quieter. Let me see if I can turn up the... Yeah. Anyway, but now what I'm going to do is I'm going to elongate this breath note, this singular, like, fourth measure breath note, all the way to one measure, and when I do that, it's going to sound like this. And it still sounds like a breath. It's elongated, but however, when you do that to the Vocaloid-p software or Vocaloid-p software breaths, this is what it sounds like. It sounds more robotic. What is the word I'm trying to look for? I can't really, but it sounds like you're blowing through one of those wind tubes, you know, the ones that when you swirl, or like swing them around, they make that kind of weird noise, and it gets worse as you go out. So let's go all the way to 7 measures. So when I do that, and let's go out to 7 measures as well with this one, right? Also, I want to make sure that this is... Nope, never mind. It's not gonna work. Anyway, here, let's first try it with the Vocaloid-p software. So that's what it sounds like. But then when you do it with the Vocaloid-p software, it's a bit of a different story. It sounds like something out of Portal or something like that. So those are three, I guess, main differences with the Vocaloid 2 software and the Vocaloid 4 software. Overall, like, I like using the Vocaloid 4 software better, but if I want to get a even more Gokpoid feel, even with this Vocaloid 2 voice, I like to use the Vocaloid 2 software because it's a little more rough, and that's something I like about his original voice. It's rough and it's masculine. The Vocaloid 4 software is the masculine part, but it's not as rough. I don't know, something about it just, I don't know, maybe just nostalgic purposes. So that's my video. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you would like. I keep saying that with every outro, but yeah. I'll see you guys in the next video, or I will post another cover. I'm actually currently working on Mad Hatter, so just look forward to that. Alright, see you guys.